Hello guys, welcome back to Yelan app. For today's video, we are going to show you how to make custom registration form on WordPress. So if you're interested, let's start our tutorial. So first thing that we need to do here is we need to go ahead and go to our WordPress admin site. So in this case, we'll be installing an application wherein we'll be able to add our registration form. Now in here at the left side, in the left panel here, we need to go ahead and locate for plugins, and you want to select the option that says add new plugin. Now in the add new plugin section, we want to go ahead and click on search plugins here, and we want to basically look for Forminator. So go ahead and type that and press on enter, and from here we should be able to see Forminator. So currently there are around 400,000 active installations for this application. So go ahead and click on the install now button here, and once the installation is complete, click on activate so that you'll be able to use it on your store. Now once the application itself or plugin is installed, you should see an option here at the left side here that says Forminator. So go ahead and click on it. And from here, you have multiple options that you could do or see here. So we have the poll section and the forms section. Now, if you want to create a new form, just hit on the create option here. But if you want to view all your forms, go to the left side again and you should see a forms section. And from here, you have a full view of your forms. Now, in this case, if you have a previous built form here, you could go ahead and click on import. And from here, you have the option to import a form. But for now, let's go ahead and click on the create button. Now we have multiple options. So we have code request, newsletter sign up, contact us, login, registration, or create posts. Now in this case, we'll be choosing registration here and hit on continue. Now it's going to ask us to enter a name for the form itself. So we want to retain the user registration, but if you want to change the name, go ahead. But for now, let's go ahead and click on create. Now in here, we'll be able to add a few things. So first thing we could do here is add fields. By default, it's going to ask for a username, email, and password, but you could go ahead and add a new field here if you want to. So there are different elements that you can add here. Like for example, if you want to request their address, ask for their website, add a radio button here, or a number or text area, calculations, and a lot more. But if you want to use a specific, for example, you want to confirm if they're not a robot, make sure you choose a captcha here. But for now, maybe we want to add a section for birthdays. So in that case, we'll be adding a section for date. So let's look for date picker here, click on it, and from here, click on insert fields at the bottom right. Now from here, we have the option to edit the field itself. So in here, we have the label itself, the placeholder. So it's going to be choose date here. So the date format here, so month, day, year. But if you want to change that, for example, you want year, month, and day format, go ahead and choose that. We also have the description, but this is optional. So you have the calendar icon. You can hide that if you want to as well. Now we also have the settings option here if you require this specific option here. So let's go ahead and click on required here, and error message here, like for example, this is required. Now from here, we also have the default date. So use this feature to specify default selected date if you want that. Now in here, we also have the pre-populate. So you can pre-populate this field dynamically using the query parameter here, but we won't be touching that. So we also have the limits here. So start and end dates if you want to put a limit on your date here if you want that. Also have days of the week. So all days or selected days. So we also have the option to disable dates if you want as well, and a lot more. So you also have the option to style this one, so additional CSS classes if you want that, and the visibility. So in this case, the show or hide option for the following rules if they are matching. So if you want to add a rule, just click on it. So username is null. You could go ahead and add those values as well. But for now, we want to go ahead and just click on the X at the top right. From here, we should be able to see the previous view. Now, if you want to edit the other options for this field here, go ahead and click on the gear icon next to it and click on edit field. Now, same thing, there's going to be these tabs here. So depending on what type of field that you are choosing here, the required fields or the fields that you'll be able to change here will also change. But yeah, so for now, we are done with the fields. We are now going to go to appearance. Now here we have our design style. You can change this to flat, bold, material, and none if you want that. So for now, let's go ahead and choose it flat here. So the layout, so it's going to be custom here. So the width and height, you can change that. So you can also change the colors here. So use default colors. So if you have a specific theme, it's going to use that. But if you want to customize this one, like for example, the form container itself, it's going to be transparent. Now, for this, there are a lot of elements here that you could change, or you could go ahead and choose whatever format that you want. But if you want to preview the current view of your form here, click on preview at the top right, and from here you should be able to see your form. Now, in the bottom section, we have the fonts option as well. So use theme fonts is the default one, form container, fill container, and custom CSS if you want to enable that. Now, in this case, we have our user registration section. So this is the default meta keys. So we don't want to touch this one. This is kind of advanced. We also have the behavior here. So the behavior of our form. So after submission, it's going to do this. So account registration successful. Click here to log into your account. Now, if you want to add a new behavior, like for example, we want to redirect user to a specific URL, or if you want to hide the form, you could go ahead and do that as well. Now I also have conditions here if you want to add that. And from here we have other options like method, validation, but for now we are going to skip that one. Now in this case we have the email notification section as well. So for example, we have the admin email here and the user confirmation email as well. If you want to edit that, you click on the gear icon and click on edit here. As you can see, your account on our site is ready to go. Now, there are a few things that you change here. You could go ahead and explore that. But once you're done editing all of the information here, like integrations and settings as well, you have the option to publish your form. So just click on the publish here, or if you want to save this for later use, just click on the save draft and you should be good. So hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to Yelan app. Thank you for watching.